Hello? Do you need a ride? No, you're okay? So I'm about 20 kilometers out of Saskatoon on the highway, and I just drove by what looks like a baby fox laying on the highway, on the side of the highway. Possibly roadkill from last night, but I pulled over, watched in the mirror for a bit, and then backed up about 10 minutes in reverse. He's behind me now, so I'm gonna go see if he's okay or not. There he is in my mirror. Oh, break my heart. He's gone. You know, it saddens me with this road trip across Canada. It's funny that we have one highway that pretty much runs from the east to the west across the second largest country in the world. And you gotta wonder if there's any animals that want to go from south to north or north to south. They have no choice but to cross this highway. And we hit them with our vehicles. So the little baby fox is... I'm actually happy that he's not alive, because if he was alive, I don't know what I'd do. Put him in the van, take him somewhere, I don't know. So it's probably good that he didn't make it. So there's a sad part of the video. Let's go see some nice stuff. Cheer me up. Alright, so I'd like to share something interesting with you. I'm on Highway 16, about 70 kilometers out of Saskatoon, working my way slowly to Edmonton. And I saw on the highway here a giant Red Bull statue, let's call it, sitting on the, on the side of the highway. So I looked at the map, and actually it's a Red Bull monument, the energy drink. And there's a Red Bull restaurant. And there's a Red Bull gas station in a small town called Radisson. So take a look, I'm not lying. And there we go. Due to safety concerns, do not climb on the bull. Red Bull management. There's the Red Bull. Red Bull restaurant. There it is. So there you have it. The town of Radisson. Red Bull monument. That's one ugly ass bull. Now those are some old trucks. I'll say one thing. It's very flat in Saskatchewan, but there's a whole lot of wheat. Apparently about 80% of the wheat from the entire country of Canada comes from this province. That's what someone told me. And the wheat runs for miles and miles and miles. Okay, so this day is gonna bloody kill me emotionally. I'm back on the highway. I've only been driving about 15 minutes and I saw, I think, more roadkill. There's a cow laying in between the highway going that way and the highway going this way. The median, I guess, in the middle, the grass. And I'm gonna go make sure that he's also dead. Yeah, this guy's been here for a while. He's got no eyeball. It's already been picked out. And it's a giant moose. I thought it was a cow, I wasn't sure. He didn't make it across the street. Oh, I hate seeing this stuff. Well, this adventure keeps going. I was about to leave from the moose sighting, and a truck pulled up with Alaska plates. This guy's doing some type of road trip through, I guess, western and central Canada, and he's got a buddy with him, and they're gonna try and figure out how to get this giant moose in the back of their kind of small truck. So there's only 2 of them. They might need to call about 50 more men or get some type of I don't know how they're gonna get this moose, but adventurous day. So I now just entered a small town called Battleford, and there's Battleford North, and then across the river there's the old town of Battleford. And I'm gonna check out a couple of things here, but it's raining off and on, so I'm not sure how much I'll get done. There's a fort and a museum and a couple of little things, so. So I decided to go across the river first to check out the fort. It is 5 o'clock, it might be closing soon. So I'm in the original old town of Battleford. These old buildings are the cutest. Well, I made it to Fort Battleford, National Historic Site of Canada, but it's closed. So I'm either just too darn late, or COVID, or weather, I don't know. Well, don't tell anyone, but I jumped the fence just to take a look and see if it's closed permanently, or if it's closed because of just hours or COVID or whatnot. Well, that's about all I'm gonna see because they've got the fort wall all locked up. I tried. So on the map, there said there was a bird watching tower, which is obviously this. Well, it is 6 p.m. now in the tiny town of Battleford and everything's closed, but here's the chapel gallery. Now this is the northern side of the city. Cinema, you know, all the modern stuff. Now, of course, no visit is complete at the city of Battleford without seeing the Alan Sapp Gallery Healing Garden. Ooh, that's nice. Look at the rock formations. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. And that's it. I feel so healed, so refreshed. Woo! I feel so good. Well, I gotta say this about small towns. I love them because there's no people. It's only 6 p.m. and it's an absolute ghost town. Love it. And there is the heart of the downtown Battleford North. 6 p.m. So there you have it. That was the town of Battleford North and the old town. I'm now heading to Lloydminster. About an hour and a half to get to that city, where I will spend the night and explore there tomorrow. Well, I found my place where I'm going to camp for the night. About to jump in the van and take my little shower because it's too windy and damn cold out to shower in the... I was going to swim in this lake, but no friggin' way, it's freezing! So I'm going to take my bath in the van, have my dinner, and sleep here somewhere. And look at the pink sunset tonight. Woo! Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning from Lloydminster. It's time to do some exploring and we're going to start up for some parks as usual. So I noticed when I arrived last night that from everything in Saskatchewan thus far, I would say this is the flattest city with the least amount of trees. Now here you can see trees because I actually think, in my opinion, this stuff is man-made. You can see if I look at the map that there's lots of little ponds and mini lakes sort of scattered around, so I don't know if these are natural or man-made, but this is about the only trees I've seen in the city. Hello. 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 I'm just visiting for a couple of days. I'm wondering, are these man-made, these little ponds and lakes around the city, or are they all natural?
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah.
Hi. Hello. Yeah. This one's man-made? Yeah, I was just wondering, because I saw on the map they're kind of scattered around.
Yeah.
So they are man-made. Okay.
Is, yeah.
Oh,
They all are.
yeah? You're talkative, aren't you?
Beautiful afternoon.
Yes, enjoy your walk.
Yeah, you too.
I knew it. They're man-made. I just had this feeling. So yeah, this is a very brown, flat, dry city, so I guess that's why they put all these in. Well, this is nice. Right in the middle of the city, they've built this giant park. You can actually drive through the center of it. It almost looks like a huge campground. Lots of areas to picnic. And yeah, very, very nice. So there's one thing I found really interesting about this city, and we'll see it more downtown, is that most, like my city of Ottawa actually is in Ontario, and as soon as you go over the bridge, you're in the Quebec side, but most cities are divided. Now this one is completely 50-50, so if you actually look at the border on the map, it runs right through the middle of the city. So like on the east, you're in Saskatchewan, and on the west, you're in Alberta. So looking around in this parking lot, there's lots of plates. Alberta, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Saskatchewan. It's really cool because downtown, I see on the map, and we'll see a little bit later, is they have different monuments that say like border monument or whatever. I think he was a muskrat. I don't know what. Or a mini Loch Ness monster. But he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. Well, here's a pretty good spot to explain a little more of what I was saying earlier. There's a sign there, welcome to downtown Lloydminster, and as you can see straight ahead, those 4 tall red things represent the border. So on this side, Saskatchewan, and on that side, Alberta. So on the base of those 4 red structures is this plating here, and that shows it. Alberta, Saskatchewan. This guy's got his puppy on the back with him, with a helmet. Love it. Well, I just stopped by the little cultural and science center, but it says closed until further notice. Possibly COVID. Oh well. Next. The old downtown Lloydminster. Looks like every other old downtown across Canada. That intersection is the main highway, the Trans-Canada Highway, going from left to right. And that's, again, Saskatchewan there, and I'm currently standing in Alberta at their little downtown park. Let's continue onwards. Well, I decided to show a little bit of the inside of the van. I don't often do that. I'm cooking my dinner on my little butane stove. Chopped up some veggies. Ah! What is oh my god, sorry. That's, yeah. Yeah, so time to eat. Alright, so the next province on my Canada road trip is Alberta. Woohoo! Welcome to Alberta. I'm slowly working my way to Edmonton, stopping along a bunch of villages and towns along the way. Alright, I'm entering a city called Vegreville. And I gotta say this, I don't know if you can see on my windshield, but it's official that I killed more bugs in this hour-and-a-half drive than my entire damn trip. Well, here's the little town's regional museum, and what's funny is they have a corn maze as well. I've seen maybe 5 corn mazes since I went to that first one. So I decided I'm not going to go into the museum. I'd rather just see a little bit of the town and then get my butt back on the highway, but they have a whole bunch of old tractors and farm equipment laying out front. So just off the highway there's this nice little park, Elks Kinsman Park, and fish pond. So there's something I'd like to mention here. Where I'm heading to next is about an hour from here, and it's actually labeled on the map as Ukrainian Cultural Heritage Village, in an actual village. Maxime, my friend from Lviv, Ukraine, I miss you, man. Oh, miss you. Back to what I was saying. So I'm thinking to myself, in central Saskatchewan, there's a lot of stuff linked to Ukraine. I'm trying to figure out why. And then I come to this little town that I'm in right now. It's labeled on the map, and a big giant sign when I entered the city as well, saying the world's largest paisanka. And I'm thinking, what the hell is that? And I'm trying to figure out what the hell a paisanka is until I pull up and I see this friggin' thing. Take a look. And there it is. The world's largest paisanka. And to me it just looks like a giant Easter egg, which is exactly what it is. Paisanka is Easter egg in Ukrainian. So there's something going on with the whole Ukraine thing. Here's some of the information here. Again, there's the name of the city that I'm in. World's largest Ukrainian Easter egg. There it is. Star pattern, all the design. So there you have it. A giant Ukrainian Easter egg in Alberta. Alright, I'm now in an area called Elk Island National Park. I decided to pull in here mostly, number one, there's a beach. And I need to take a swim because I smell like Granny's dirty panties. Not that I know what a Granny's dirty panties would smell like because I don't smell them, but I'm assuming if I smelled Granny's dirty panties, they would probably smell like me. Welcome to Saskatoon Lake, Alberta. And it is Saturday, so everyone's out. This group in the middle here is having an absolute blast playing some type of game that involves picking up the shoes without getting hit by the ball. If you get hit, well, here, watch. She wasn't supposed to touch it. They've been having a blast for half an hour. So I have a dilemma. I want to go for a swim, but I see all these people, all of them, and no one's in the water. So I just asked a family. I said, "Are you allowed to swim here?" And they said, "Yes, but there's a lot of leeches. Everyone that goes in gets attacked by leeches, so no one's swimming." But they said if you go out to the end of the pier out there and jump in, there's not many leeches. So I'm debating if I want to swim with the leeches or jump off the pier or just say, skip it all together. So I just found some information here. Health advisory, blue-green algae. To protect yourself and your pets, avoid contact with blue-green algae. Don't swim or wade in the water. Don't drink it. Don't look at it. Don't talk to it. Don't come anywhere near it. Yeah, the water's pretty green. Killer algae. So these two guys here found some leeches. A big one.
Where? Where's it? Oh.
There it is.
He's probably... Look at him go. Oh, touch it. Oh, he's so soft.
Until he jumps on your face, sucks the blood from you. Well, I guess because of the green killer algae and the blood-sucking leeches and the COVID-19 in the air, I think I'm just going to go back to my van and stay in it for the rest of my life. Shower from a bucket, crap in a bucket, eat from a bucket, sleep next to the bucket. I wanted to swim. So as I'm exiting the park, there's a hitchhiker here. I'm not sure if I should pick him up or not. Hello? Do you need a ride? No, you're okay? You're just gonna graze yourself to Edmonton, okay. Take care, buddy. Good to see you.